Hi, I'm Emma Andrews. I'm National Educator at Vega and registered holistic nutritionist, and I'm going to share my top 5 tips to be a smoothie aficionado. The first one is to pick your base. So this is going to be your liquids. Some of my favorites are unsweetened coconut milk or coconut water. You can choose tea though. Chill your tea and use that as a flavor infusion. The second element to be a smoothie aficionado is to pick the frozen fruits that you want to add. If you're using fresh fruit, make sure you add ice. Smoothies are the best when they're cold. Some of my favorite fruit boosters to use include pineapple or papaya because they have naturally occurring enzymes, or any of your favorite berries because they're the most antioxidant rich and the lowest sugar content. The next element to being a smoothie aficionado is boosting your greens. I really believe that greens should be in every smoothie because it's one of the greatest ways to disguise the flavor and make sure you get enough servings of greens in your day. So you could either use a greens that it's part of a protein powder blend, like Vega 1 or Vega Protein and Greens, or you can add a handful or a cup of fresh greens like kale or spinach. The next element of a well-balanced smoothie is actually your protein boost. So I like to use something like a protein powder, and that's because it's easy to blend into the smoothie base. I use Vega 1 most often because it's the most nutrient dense and it has 20 grams of protein. You could also use Vega Protein and Greens or Vega Sport Performance Protein. That protein boost is what will help you stay satiated through the day, cover your bases in terms of protein intake, and help keep your lean muscle mass right there. The last element is superfoods that you might want to add into your smoothie. So superfoods could include things like a chlorella, which is a deep green algae, really nutrient dense and rich in vitamin A, or something like maca powder, which helps you to balance, invigorate, and energize. You may even choose some decadent tasting add-ins, something like maca chocolate chips, for example, a bar broken up into small bits, or you could use cocoa powder if you really like a decadent boost. So those are my top 5 tips for being a smoothie aficionado. You can't really go wrong if you choose all of these 5 elements, but feel free to get creative. The other tip that I have is make sure you add the liquid first to your blender so all those great foods don't stick right at the bottom and you have the best, smoothest experience possible.